Hello, my angels. So we're going to be doing Leo, Virgo, Libra, and possibly Scorpio. I am doing monthlies, and I'm just doing them back to back. Everything is timestamped, so you can look in the description box to see your reading. This is going to be for Leo. I know it's mid-month. There's been a lot going on, you guys. If I told you everything, you would be like, what the? And I'd be like, I know. This is my deck. I'm going to clarify with my deck later on. If you did want to support the channel, you can buy that deck. It is first edition. The second edition has like 10, maybe 15 cards that are different. I wanted to add different images and change the font on some of them, change the words on some of them. So this is literally only 10 decks were printed in the first edition. So you're getting like VIP status if you get it. It's $50 a deck. And then the second edition will be coming out. You can pre-order that. This is a dirty version, the explicit version. I also have a clean version, and then I have a tarot card deck that's all like retro images, which is super cool. I love it. I'm like so excited about my tarot card deck. So you can pre-order any of those as you like. There are obviously no refunds or exchanges because I'm an indie brand and it's just very difficult. You know, like I lose a lot of money when people return it. So I'm going to show you, there'll be a link at the end so you can see the cards, get an idea. They might be a little bit different, but more or less you get the idea. If you're interested and you want to support the channel, great. If not, you can just buy me a cup of coffee. There's a link for that in the description box as well. So right now for Leo, we have the Six of Cups. You have the reconciliation card. Someone's coming back. And mind you, it doesn't have to be a past lover. It could be like an old school friend. You know, you might be going to like, I know my friend, he's a Leo, and he's going to his fraternity event next week. And so you're just going to be rekindling with old friends. You know, you might just go to like the supermarket and bump into somebody, go to church and bump, you know what I mean? So you're just going to bump into someone from your past that feels like home, that you're extremely comfortable with. They might be successful, or they are recently like married, or a parent with the Queen of Pentacles, very stable. But it's an illusion with the Seven of Cups. It's just an illusion. Like you see how he's looking at the light, and then behind him is like a really, you know, scary creature. It's an illusion. Whatever this person is telling you, do not believe majority of what they say. Something's off about it. But it's your justice. So it could be, or their justice. So like, let's say someone never thought you were going to be anything and you end up being successful. You bump into them, you tell them like, hey, this is what's going on in my life. And they'll, oh, wow, I never expected that. Or vice versa, you know? Or somebody makes their life seem like it's perfect, but it's not with the Ten of Swords. That's why I said it's an illusion. Well, actually it's the Knight of Pentacles. So they seem independent. Well, yeah, Ten of Swords, sorry. They seem, you know, like everything's perfect and everything's great, but that's just an illusion. There's a lot going on in the behind the scenes. They're juggling things with the Two of Pentacles, with the Page of Cups. You know, they're just waiting for someone to come in and make everything better. They're waiting for communication, like loving, honest. I'm feeling like just that innocent, pure communication. With the Four, they haven't let go of this. Somebody's holding on to something. Maybe it's an idea, love, a crush, hate. You know, I'm sorry to say that. But somebody's holding on to something. With the Nine of Wands, it's probably disappointment, sadness. So the person that you bump into, yeah, with the Five of Swords, is someone that was disappointed in either your behavior or you're disappointed in their behavior. And your justice is to see their karma for some of you. You're actually going to see, and that's your wish fulfillment, that they didn't turn out the way you wanted them to turn out, or vice versa. Maybe you didn't turn out the way they wanted you to turn out, or you're seeing why it didn't work out in the first place. You know, but there's still love there. You know, you still care about them. You respect them. With the Four of Wands, it makes me feel like this could, you know, like you guys might come back and you're going to start talking again. Very, very slowly. Nothing big. You're going to, hey, let's hang out. Hey, let's get together. Oh, I love to do this. Let's go get manicures, pedicures. Let's go, you know, hang out with friends and family. Oh my God, remember my sister? Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, she's doing this. And, you know, it's going to make you or them face their demons. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys were bad in the past and now you're both good. You've grown up and maybe you have kids, and it kind of like, you know, when you have kids, it kind of changes you. And you're just going to sit down and talk about like what's happened in life. And they might be in the legal or justice system. They might be a judge or a teacher, or they might teach you something or tell you something about the legal and justice system that might help you in the long run. And with the 5 of Wands, it's not the 5 of Wands. All I know is that, like, this is your old life. That's how I look at this card. This is your old life with the ogre, and this is your new life. And your new life is getting away from the old life. And I think that's what's happening with this person that's coming into your life. That's your old life. And you're finally getting away from that old life. Because now you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen, the Queen of Wands. With the Queen of Wands, you are sexy, attractive. You have this energy that people can't get away from. They're like, I don't know why I like this person. I just want to hang out with them. I want to be near them. I enjoy their company. Like, what is going on right now? Right? But with the 5 of Swords, there's disappointment. There's regret. You know, maybe you're bumping into somebody who didn't choose you, and they're regretting it because they don't like their life. You know, and maybe this is a blessing in disguise, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have been waiting to, you know, meet you again or whatever. For others of you, it's just a friendship that you guys want to rekindle because there is a lot of love there. Sorry. There is a lot of respect there. There is a lot of just kind of like, I miss you, you know, like I miss our friendship, and I haven't had a friend like you in a long time, kind of thing for some of you. And for some of you, that is the relationship. That was your best friend. That was your ride or die. That was your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case is. And you have to make a choice about what you want to do next with this, because there's love here. I don't want to say it's an affair. I don't want to say, you know, you guys shouldn't be doing this, but it just looks like when I see these other cards, it's time to be strong. I'm leaving. I got to get out of here. Traveling, headed in a different direction. Fake it till you make it. We're out of here. These are the 3 leaving cards. Do you know what I'm saying? These 3 cards are saying, like, I'm out, I'm leaving, you know. So I feel like when you guys meet this person, it's either going to be a catalyst to get you to leave your current situation, or to make whatever changes need to be made to change your current situation. Meaning, I'm mentally out of here. I'm mentally disconnected. You know, I'm not doing this. Like, maybe you're bumping into a friend that you guys had a business idea when you were younger and you never did it, or maybe they did and you didn't. You know what I mean? And that could be the disappointment. But now is the time to be strong, because you're going to need to make a decision to do something different. Whether you're going to be traveling across the country, you're leaving, you're moving, you know, and if you're leaving for work, it's a position that you're not really qualified for, but you're going to take it and make it work. But you're ready to go. You're ready to move on to the next phase of your life, whatever that is. It could be love, it could be marriage, it could be divorce, it could be so many different things. We're all on different timelines, because whatever is going on in your life right now is not working. And you decided to relax, take it easy. It's green where you water it. You've been trying your best to manifest and make this thing grow, but you keep repeating the same cycles over and over. And like with this effing diet card, and the new card is going to say starving over here. You're starving for something. Like your love language or your love tank is not being full. You're running on an empty cup. You're running on fumes. Like you're just not at your peak the way that you want to be. And you're making this spontaneous decision, but it's not a spontaneous decision because you've been contemplating it. And again, for some of you, it's leaving a relationship, it's leaving a job, it's changing something, it's starting that business, it's, you know, rekindling a friendship. It's going to be different for all of you because we're all on different timelines. But you're going to get some information that's going to expose everything and make everything clear. For some of you, you might just, because remember, we saw the legal and justice system before. You might be getting a grant that's going to give you the money that's going to allow you to start this business. And you're going to be like, we're doing this. But be careful, because there's a devil in disguise. There's someone that seems like they're perfect, and I think it has to go with that fake it till you make it card. And they're in denial. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with you and someone, but somebody is not being honest. Like you're going to call them out on something and they're going to be like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. And that's going to annoy you AF. It really is. but that's exactly what's going to happen. And you're just going to be like, what do you mean? So just be careful with this new person. Yeah, they're all over the place. They have priorities that are all over the place. They're doing multiple things, and they're not telling you everything that they're doing. And it doesn't mean that they're cheating. It could be that they're cheating, but it doesn't mean that they're cheating. It just means that they're doing something that they're not telling you. Maybe they have an addiction. Maybe they drink too much. Maybe they like to, I don't know, play with themselves and I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But they're doing something that they're not telling you about. And it doesn't have to be like the worst thing in the world, you know? It could be, this new card is going to say military. So this is the old deck, right? So the only 8 people are going to be able to buy this deck. But the new deck is going to have military, legal, and justice on the card. So this person could be dealing with the military. Again, we talked about this twice. I think this person might be a cop. They might be in the military, legal system, justice system. They might be a lawyer. They might be, you know, someone, they could even be the janitor at the courthouse. You know what I mean? But it's just someone that works in this field. And maybe the reason they're not telling you what's going on is because they're on a government project or something, and they can't tell you what's going on. They can't expose what is happening. But it's lucrative because the information that you get, right, the information that's going to expose everything, clarity, is going to catapult you forward. It's going to help you move ahead. They're going to give you some information that only they could get. And you find this person extremely attractive with the Papi Chulo card. This person is like, this is like your Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands card. They just, like, they could do no wrong. Like, you look at them and you're like, yeah, whatever you say. Like, you know, like when you're so cool with your high school friends that like they could do no wrong. You're like, yeah, cool, whatever, let's do this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm down. You want to do it? Yeah, let's do it. Whatever. But be careful, because either they're an F-boy or a gold digger. With a clean deck, it says player and gold digger, just so you know. This is a more raunchy deck. This is the side of me that I'm like, farf, you know? So there are a lot of profanities in this one like that. But in reality, if you don't like this deck, that's okay. Get the other deck. It's clean. You know, if you're a tarot card reader, you probably want the other deck. But I like this. I like that raunchiness. But yeah, so if you meet this person, because remember what we said before, there was an illusion that somebody, when you met them, there was an illusion. Remember with this card? No, it was this one. Right, the 7 of Cups. There was an illusion. And they're going to seem one way, but they're not. And that's the justice that they get. It's their karma for whatever they did to you, right? This person might be a gold digger where they're like, oh, because you're faking it till you make it, or you make yourself look like you have more, they want you now. Because they're like, oh, I can be comfortable with this person, or they can help me, or they can invest in my idea, or they can, you know, help me and move along. Or especially if one of you works in the legal and justice system, oh, they can help me with this court case. They can help me, you know what I'm saying? So just be wary about this person that comes across your path. You know, I don't know if it's you or them, but someone is going to try and take advantage of this person's privilege in whatever it is that they do, if that makes sense. So that's what I have for the remainder of this month. I will only be doing monthlies right now. My energy is drained. I don't know if you guys know, my dad passed, and I don't have the energy to read tarot. It's all over the place, and like between the 5th dimension and here, and you know, it's just a lot. And there's other things that have happened that are just draining my energy. But I just want you guys to know that I'm slowly coming back. Most tarot cards readers do this. They read for a while, then they take a break. They learn how to clean their energy. They learn how to clean themselves. They learn what they want to do. They learn what their message is, and then they come back. And that's kind of like where I'm at. So just be patient with me, and I'll be patient with you. If you do want a private reading, they are far more accurate. If you guys have ever seen any of my past readings, you'll see how descriptive and accurate it can get. All the information will be in the description box below. And the information for the cards, if you want them, will be below, as well as like seeing all the cards that are on there. And then I kind of go through and tell you which ones are different, just so you know, in case you did want to get the 2nd edition. I like the 2nd edition better because I actually added a lot of pictures, took some out, you know, like changed the word, like kept the words, but changed the picture because I felt like this picture was better and more appropriate for the deck. You know what I mean? So yeah. Thank you so much for your time. I love you guys. XOXO. Happy birthday, Leos, in case you guys have your birthday this month. Happy birthday. You are so loved, respected, and adored. Virgos. My vicious Virgos. Vivacious. So, oh, this is my deck. I'm going to show you what it is later. The cards are $50 each. This is the raunchy deck. There's like a raunchy explicit deck. Then there's a clean version, because I know a lot of people don't like it, especially if you're reading tarot in on, what's it called? Here. You might not want to use that deck, but I like it. And there's only 8 decks left, so you can buy it. This is the first edition. There's a second edition coming out where I've changed a couple of cards. Then there is a tarot card version where it's just all retro tarot, super cool images, really excited. For Virgo, right off the bat, you have a 3 of, okay, so either you're going to a gathering or you're getting together with friends or you're in a third party situation. It's going to be different for all of you because you're all on different timelines. Not all tarot card readers are going to resonate with you, so find one that does for now, because then later on they won't. It just depends on how you're reading. Right now, every tarot card reader that's reading is reading my story from 2 years ago. You know what I mean? So I don't resonate with anybody. I only resonate with my readings. So the 3 of swords, I mean the 3 of, yeah, 3 of cups, 8 of cups, wow. The chariot, these are all love cards. The sun, the page of wands, the moon, the fool. Ace of cups, again, all these cups. Queen of cups, what is up with you guys? And the hangman, this is all love. You might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's a lot of love here. Like, I don't know if some of you are getting married or engaged, but it's weird. Okay, so for some of you, I'm gonna do negative, positive, and then I'm gonna clarify, right? Some of you are going to an event that you didn't want to go to, and you're on your way there. You're really happy because you are going to see some people that you are associated with, or you're just happy to go to this event. It could be a concert. I mean, you know, Beyonce has concerts all over the place. It could be an event, whatever. There will be food, cooking, and stuff like that. You're going to find something out that you didn't know. A secret's going to be revealed. It might be at night with the moon, and you're just going. You're like, screw it, let's do it. And then you meet someone like random that you can have a love interest with, and there's a lot of love there. It could be a water sign, and you have to think about what your next steps are going to be. For others of you, and this is going to go left field real quick, you're in a third party situation and you're done. You're ready to leave. You're like, bye, I'm out. And that makes you happy because you're so tired of this situation. With the page of wands, there's people that have been flirting with you and you're like, I'm out, you know, and or flirting with your person, and all the secrets are coming out now and you feel like a fool, but you're going to take the next step and you're going to bounce because you know that there has to be a love out there that's just for you. And this just can't be what it's about. It just can't. So that's why I said it's going to be 2 completely different readings. The next one is the Knight of Cups. Jesus Christ, you guys. It's like, how many cups are you going to get? You got the Knight of Cups. You got the 7 of Cups. Oh my gosh. You got the 10 of Cups. You got all the freaking cups. All of them. Jeez. Yeah. So with the Knight of Cups, someone's coming in, you know, to give you a love offering. They might be coming in to woo you and wine you and dine you and make things better after everything's gone sour. And they're coming in quickly. And with the 7 of Pentacles, they just want to invest in this and make this grow because they know this is a 10 of Pentacles. You are their wish fulfillment. This is either the person that you met at the party or the person that's trying to get you back for deceiving you and breaking your heart. But this is all an illusion, you know, or an option. Either they have a lot of options if you're dealing with a player with the 7 of Cups, or it's an illusion. They're just like telling you what you want to hear just to get you back. For others of you, this new person is giving you options like, hey, do you want to travel? Do you want to go out? Do you want to do this? You know, I would love to spend time with you. Do you want to go dancing? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a really nice love. There's 2 different dichotomies going on right here, and it all depends on what timeline you're on. With the 6 of Pentacles, you're willing to give to this, or you're not willing to give to this, but you're willing to receive it. With the 3 of Swords, there's going to be a disappointment somewhere along this, but it's going to cause you to be strong. You have to be strong to get through this. And with the 8 of Pentacles, some of you are going to work on your relationship that you're already in, and others of you are going to put all your effort into this relationship. You're scared, though. You know, so if you're meeting someone new, you're a little scared. You know, I don't know what happened to you, but you're afraid that you know, things are not going to turn out the way you want them to. And then for those of you that are in a relationship with someone, some of you are actually going to forgive this person. Again, you got the Seven of Swords cup. Jesus. So basically what happens is, I do not need your help. Someone might be offering their assistance, or they might be wanting to come back and you're like, no, I'm not having it. That's basically my rejection card. I'm not interested. Like, no, thank you. You know, and there's another card here that says no, thank you, but it's basically like, no, I'm not hearing it. This person that you're dealing with, or that you might meet, is affluent. They have money. They're bougie. They like the finer things in life, you know, and you're at the point where you just can't take it anymore, because you're dealing with like a straight up liar in the past, or you've dealt with someone, and that could be the energy that I was feeling, where you're like scared, but everything is perfect in this relationship, but you still have this fear from previous relationships. And it could be that you were dealing with a liar, somebody that lies, omissions, secrets, you know, or maybe the new person you're dealing with, something's a little off. They're not telling you everything, you know, but both of you love to eat, throwing it down in the kitchen, you know, either they might be a chef. You know, I think I got the other card here too, going out to eat, right? Is it over that one? Yeah, it is. The two cooking cards. That's funny. So they might be a chef, or they're going to take you to a really nice restaurant, or they're going to cook you a nice meal. You got the two cooking cards on top of each other, double confirmation. Then you have the boss bee. Somebody's really busy though. Like, so busy that you can't believe they're busy, and you're like, this isn't real. You're just playing me. I can't believe that you're that busy. But they're, you know, and you don't trust this person. You know, and they're very casual. They're like, are we doing this or what? Are we hanging out or not? Like, they're just like trying to get to know you, and you're not you, someone, could be them, is bringing the past into the current relationship. And you're trying to start something new with someone who's pregnant. Like, you're birthing a new idea, you're birthing a new business, you're birthing a new relationship, you're birthing something new. It doesn't, for some of you, it is that someone's pregnant, you know, but you can't resist this person. Is this over the Queen of Wands again? No, because they have this energy that you cannot get away from. Like, you are so drawn to this person. It's beyond understanding. You're like, why can't I, the old me would have been like, no, I'm not dealing with you, but I can't not deal with you because I'm so enamored by everything that you're doing right now. Like, you're smitten. You like this person. You like their style. You like their personality. You like everything about them, but there's just something that's off. And if you want to get more into what that thing that's off is, you know, it's going to be different for everyone, because remember, we're telling two different stories. But for others of you, you're going to know what it is. And for others of you, you're going to need a personal reading if you want to get one. The information's in the description box. You don't have to get it from me. You can get it from anyone else. Or you can watch just a bunch of readings and kind of figure it out. But something is really off. And it just, that energy just keeps popping up. And I don't really know if there's something off about this particular person, or rather that you're letting your past fears in. These two cards, these three cards were upside down on this deck. And it's the illusions again, the Seven of Swords, the liar, the Five of Wands, the arguing, and then the Queen of Pentacles, the stability. It's almost like someone is lying and denying, remember, like the other card, about their stability. I think this person doesn't have as much money as they say. They don't have as much clout as they say. They're not as prestigious as they say. You know, they're faking it till they're making it. And, you know, like, you're eating it up, or they're eating it up. Someone's eating it up. Someone's believing it, but it's not true. And I mean, they could have money. They just don't have as much money or as much clout or as much whatever as they're presenting themselves to have, if that makes any sense. So just understand that, like, the love is there, the compatibility is there, the attraction is there, the lust, I think there's a lot of lust there. It's just that something is off, if that makes any sense. 23:55. 23 or 22? 23:59. Scorpio. Hola, Scorpio. I did order some food. It might come, so I might have to stop in the middle of your reading to go get the food from the door. Sorry in advance. Right off the bat, we're doing 2 readings, and I'm clarifying with my own personal deck that I made. This is the first version. There's only 8 decks of the first version, and then I changed up like 10 cards. Oh, I think they're here. I think I heard them. The door slam outside. Sorry in advance. Okay, so right off the bat, you're holding on to something. Someone won't let go of a situation. With the Page of Wands, it was a flirtatious energy, some kind of like attraction, some promise that never came to fruition. It was a wish fulfillment, but I don't feel like it came through all the way. Something that you wanted, but just didn't really follow through, if that makes any sense. With the Knight of Cups, somebody came to offer you love, but then they left just as quickly. They were in and out, like knights do. Just in and out, not really sticking around, and you wanted it. It was an illusion with the Seven of Cups. With the Moon card, there was something you didn't know. I don't know if they were in a relationship, or they were jaded from their last relationship, or God forbid they have an STD and they just didn't want to give it to you. But something was not, you don't know. You don't know, but God knew. I always tell people, like, when God takes someone out of your life, just leave it alone, because he knows something you don't know. And he's protecting you. And I've seen it too many times over. I say it with confidence because I've seen it too many times over. That later on you find out and you're like, oh my God, thank God. You know, like somebody had an eye out for you, guardian angel or something. But this person made you happy. With the King of Pentacles, they were affluent. They were in a better situation than you were. They were offering you things that you weren't accustomed to. They made you happy. You know, you enjoyed spending time with them. Maybe it was somebody from your past that there was a lot of love for, with the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Four of, you know, that this situation needed healing, and you guys found that healing, but they didn't stick around. They did not stick around. You know, they just came in, healed it, and bounced, you know. Maybe it was just what they needed. Maybe it was what you needed. Maybe it was what God intended. I don't know. But this person did not stay. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, you or they have a very comforting persona. Makes it feel like you're at home, like this person is peaceful and everything's awesome. And you guys get along very, very well. They're very smart. They could be in the legal justice system with the Hierophant. They're very fortunate with the Wheel of Fortune. They're you know, like this was somebody saying like, wow, everything's finally happening in my favor, right? And with the Ace of Wands, there was a lot of lust and passion and a lot of love here with the Queen of Cups. But this person's very selfish. Whoever you're dealing with, or you, could be you. You know, they were just doing what was best for them, not what's best for both of you. And there's a Tower moment. Oh, okay, my food's on the way. There was a Tower moment, and with the King of Cups, I mean, the King and the Queen of Cups are here. You both have a lot of love for each other. Like, that's not, I'm not saying it's not there, but one of you had to go. You see how, like, one is holding on, the first card you had, and the other person's leaving. One of you had to leave. I don't know if it was for work. I don't know if it was just life. I don't know if it was a choice. I don't know if it was fear. You know, there's Three of Cups, and Three of Cups is usually too many people in the picture. Someone else, maybe they chose someone else, which I hate that, and I'm sorry. I hate to say this, you know, but the Justice is that there's a judgment, you know, and it could be two major arcanas next to each other. The Justice and the Judgment are basically saying the same thing. Someone's going to pay for it. Somebody's getting karma, and you're going to see it, or you're going to hear about it for something that they did to you. That had to do with this third this third person, whoever this third person is. I don't know if somebody's getting a divorce, because that could just mean the divorce, the Judgment, and the Justice. You know, somebody's finally getting what they wanted in the divorce or the settlement or whatever. But something's going on here. Do not trust this person. Shine your light. You have a lot of light, and you need to fix yourself. Either you need to fix the relationship if this is worth fighting for. Only you know if it's worth fighting for. Whether you have children together, whether you guys have been together for a while, whether it's just something that your soul keeps telling you to come back and fix. But either they're going to fix their relationship, and that's why they're leaving, like they met you on a break or on a separation or whatever. Or you're going to try and fix it because you're the one that's on a break or a separation or whatever. But just be careful, because someone is not being completely honest. And you just need to shine your light. The darkness cannot survive in the light. So once you shine your light, the truth comes out. Like, bad people can't help it. They're going to say, you know, what's going on or whatever. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Are they here? No. The lust is there, though. You guys are very attracted to each other. And I think someone's constantly being tempted by something, whether it's an addiction, it's sex, it's this person, it's this relationship. One of you are studying or learning, or maybe you have kids, and maybe that's why you're leaving, because you have to go away to college, or you have to go away for work, or you have to go away somewhere and you have to let this person go. And it's a blessing, whatever this studying and learning is. I mean, it's hard to let somebody go to follow their dreams. But for some of you, that's exactly what's happening. Like, you have to let your person go because they got an opportunity that's too big to let go. For others of you, there is a third party situation because you have to get a checkup. So when you have to get a checkup, you get a checkup now, you get it 6 months from now, because it takes like 6 months for some autoimmune deficiencies to actually pop up in your system. Even though you just had sex now or recently, 6 months later, you'll find out whether or not you actually contracted anything. So be very careful, you know, wrap it up. If you decide to be with anybody else after this or be with that person again, you know, we live in a very trying time. Be your own kind of beautiful, and then disappointment and sadness. This doesn't have anything on the card because this can mean anything. This person made you cry. This person made you sad. And you had to stop yourself from these thoughts and feeling this because you know you're gorgeous. You know you're beautiful on the inside. You may be aesthetically just very pleasing, but you have something, an allure, something that's attractive. And you're just going to keep moving forward. You have to stop, and you've been faking it a lot. Like, you're making everything seem like, oh no, I'm fine, everything's good. No, we figured it out. But I don't think that, I think that's a facade. You got the 2 fake it cards, the devil in disguise, fake it till you make it. Someone is not being real. They're not being honest. They're not being sincere in their efforts and their appearance on how they're dealing with the situation. And I get that. I mean, we all get that, right? It could be because they're in the military, legal, and justice system, and they have to kind of put up with this. But we also got the justice and the judgment here. So you got the same, because in the other deck that I created, you know, the second version, it's going to say military, justice, and legal. And you got this again. I really believe that this person might be in the military, legal, or justice system, or you're dealing with them in court, whatever that may be. And there's just very disappointing. This person is putting on a persona that they are something that they are not, and they're faking it in front of whoever these people are. And they have they might have a sexual addiction for some of you guys. I want to hit that. Like, they're like squirrel. Like, anytime they see something, oh, gotta have it, gotta touch it, gotta feel it. Oh. Like, there's just some people that are like, oh my God. They have no self-control. They have an addictive personality. They have adrenaline junkies. They just go and they see something, they have to have it. I have to have it. It's like The Notebook. When I see something, I gotta have it. You know? I just can't. Remember that scene? And that's how a lot of men are. Some women are like that too. So they might be into the same sex for some of you. And that might be something you found out. And that's the facade that they're living, where for some of you, not all of you. Or they just might be attracted to the same sex, but they never pursued it or did anything. Be very, very careful. That might be why you need to get a checkup, because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. This person is very hot and sexy. You got the 2 sexy come and get it, papi chulo cards. Like, you both are probably really, really hot. But remember, I don't think this is the first time it's happened with learn from your past. You know what I don't know. I just read the cards. If you like my deck, you know, there's only 8 of the original ones, and then you can get this is the raunchy version, but you can also get the clean version if you want. But that's what I have for you just for this month. You know, just be careful. Decide if you want to work on it, if you want to fix this, if it's worth fixing. Get down, have communication, talk, ask them about the same sex. I don't, are you into like the same sex? Have you ever had a threesome? Have you ever, you know what I mean? Just to get some information, just kind of ease into it. You know, you don't want to like be all up in somebody's ish, you know, but just kind of ease into it. You know, do you want me to, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. Do you want me to put my finger there? Do you want me to do something else? Do you want to try different things? You know, and then, you know, you'll get to know, because this person, there's something hidden here. Somebody's been contemplating. They're going within. They're seeing what they want with the 3 of, they're working on something. They're collaborating with someone in the home, but they don't feel like it. It's like you're home, you're there, but you're not there. You're present, but you're not present. You're just going through the motions, and you're working as a team. I feel like you guys are working together as a team, but you're not together because you're not on the same page. You're not being honest. There is something that is not, you guys have to communicate. There's something that is not being said that needs to be said. And this is not for everyone. So don't be like hounding your partner and be like, I know you got to tell me something, tell me that. That might not be for you, boo-boo. But just understand that, you know, something has to, You guys have to talk to each other, okay? That's what I have for you guys. So I'm going to end the reading here because the food is coming and I don't want to interrupt Sagittarius' reading. So this is only going to be Leo, Virgo, Libra. Oh, I said Scorpio. Leo, Virgo, Scorpio. Let me change this. This is Scorpio, and then I'll put Libra down here. All right, you guys. My food is here. Gotta go. Bye.